Yeah, glitch the guarantee. E.N.E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E.N.E. the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, if it comes to Hennessy. E.N.E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn a page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E.N.E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shine the king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business. Started feed street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the VVS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? You know, man, it's Friday night, man. We here. Jack, lots of stuff to talk about, man. Smash that like button, include the best subscribe. Share your social engineer, man. I know we about to do it. Lots of stuff to talk about, man.
Guarantee. E.N.E. 2020 got me seeing so clear. Put your boy shit. Lost and glitch. We cool niggas. This is the cool.
Major.
We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Roller haze, so we high now. How we ride now? all coops with the top down. And we listening to top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E.N.E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Ball looking for the fall in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in, while you all talking. We smoking and coughing, till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office, yeah, it is that bullshit. Killing in vain is vanity. Yeah. Do it again, it's insanity. Yeah. Nauseous a real vigilante. Yeah. Killing these kids is plan B. Yeah. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Yeah. Blowing on leaves in these planted trees. Okay. Don't break the code, this family. Okay. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow was classic, antique. Yeah. Freaking the beat is it Japanese. Yeah. Ever our cook is a masterpiece. Yeah. When money talkers be Guapanese. Okay. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Pass to my sons, that's a legacy. Study the gang, how they testing me. Yeah. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Feeling so bad, make them retreat. Yeah. All of these gems you can retweet. Yeah. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Yeah. Below $1 million, flipping it. Okay. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick. Butcher with shit. E.N.E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, these rappers out of my element.
We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Roller hay, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listening to top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E.N.E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Ball looking for the fall in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in, while you all talking. We smoking and coughing, till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga, perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers. You know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick, and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money, Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom, to try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk, let me lock in, show these niggas what I do. Axe Rain, I'll be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Put your boy up and we coming for the loot. E.N.E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This the guarantee, nigga, this is what I do.
Yeah. Friday night, man, we here, y'all. Yeah. What up? What's good with everybody, man? Friday night. You know what I'm talking about? My brother King L's had a situation with his jack, with his phone. So, you know, he'll be tapping in here shortly. He's still getting that resolved as we speak. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep the show rolling, keep the show going. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with everybody? How you doing? On this Friday evening, it's looking crazy outside. My way, man. It's raining off and on. You know? Supposed to be raining all day tomorrow. You know, off and on. You know, and we here, man. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't going to let the leather. I said the leather. We ain't going to let the weather prevent anything, stop anything. You know what I'm talking about? Right? Friday night. Just got paid. You know? What's good with y'all, man? How y'all feeling out there tonight, man? All right. Friday night. Just got paid. You did? Who just got paid tonight, man? You know what I'm talking about? It's a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, man. You know? All praises be to the Most High. You did. Got to start off like that. You know what I'm saying? We all woke up today. Been awake ever since, and we making it do what it do right now, man. A lot of people didn't wake it today. A lot of people ain't wake up today. You know? A lot of people did not wake up today. At all. So the fact that we here right now with each other is a beautiful thing, man. Right? It's truly beautiful. Truly beautiful. Right? What's good with everybody out there tonight, man? So much crazy stuff going on in the world. You know? First, I wasn't going to even speak on this right here. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even going to speak on this for real, but after I did some little research into it, right? After I did some looking into this, I was like, hold on, man. This is kind of strange yet interesting now. Now I feel like I got to look into this. You know, and you know. Now, when this was brought to my awareness, because I don't watch the Olympics and stuff like that. I haven't watched the Olympics since I was in a joint. I'm just being honest with y'all, man. All right. Dan Patrick, what's happening, man? You feel me? The opening ceremonies, I didn't watch. I only watch the Olympics when I'm at work while it's on the TV while I'm on my lunch break. I'm not looking to look at the Olympics in any shape, form, or fashion, right? Right?
Sacrilegious imagery or worldwide misunderstanding? Well, it depends on who you ask. Here's how the Paris Olympics opening ceremony generated so much controversy. The 2024 Summer Olympics got underway in grand style on Friday, July 26th. Celine Dion made her return to live performance with the song in front of the Eiffel Tower. French metal band Gojira rocked out on platforms jutting out from the conciergerie amidst a pyrotechnic show and operatic accompaniment. One part of the opening ceremony, though, drew the ire of prominent Christians and pulled attention away from the sportsmanship, international cooperation, and artistry. At one point, a group of drag queens danced along a fashion runway and struck poses around a central queen who had a mixing table in front of her and wore a headdress. When everyone was in place, a man in blue makeup representing the Greek god Bacchus, or Dionysus, was revealed as the centerpiece of an arrangement of food. Fast forward several days, and there's been a merry-go-round of fury, recriminations, explanations, and apologies among political leaders, religious leaders, YouTube talking heads, Olympic organizers, and more. The Olympic Games official X account wrote that the segment in question was intended to represent, quote, the absurdity of violence between human beings. To the casual viewer, the opening...
How? Now, see, in my efforts to research this and get a better perspective on this, and after so many brought this to my attention, I said, well, I'm gonna go check out this little ceremony and see what everybody's talking about. They don't have it on the internet. It's been scrubbed from the internet. Unless you have a video yourself, or you know how that works. You can't find the actual video of all of this. You're just gonna see snippets and clips of it, but you ain't gonna see the entire thing. But I don't need to. I don't need to see the entire thing. I got a pretty good gist of what went on when what I've seen so far. My thing is, what does this have to do with the violence amongst humans? With a whole bunch of guys dressed up like chicks or in feminine attire, what does that have to do with violence amongst us? It just doesn't make sense, man. Doesn't make sense. Let's go.
Ceremony drag performance might come across as nothing more than colorful and kitschy, in the style of French cabaret performance. Others, however, saw a direct attack on Christianity. and interpreted the performance's final scene as ridiculing Leonardo da Vinci's 1498 painting, The Last Supper. Art News notes, though, that the performance bears a striking resemblance to Dutch painter Jan van Beilert's 1630.
No, it does not. It absolutely does not.
Painting, Feast of the Gods, instead. The French Bishops' Conference issued a press release criticizing the performance. It read, in part, "The ceremony unfortunately included scenes of mockery and derision of Christianity." The release also said Christians had been, quote, hurt by the outrageousness and provocation of the performance. U.S. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson wrote on X that the drag show was shocking and insulting to Christians, before talking about traditional values and quoting the Bible. Jenna Ellis, an attorney for Donald Trump's 2020 presidential campaign, called the performance a, quote, disgusting, perverted, sacrilegious display. Even Elon Musk chimed in on X, saying that the performance was...
Now, this is how you know this is some effery right here. Elon Musk, who... This is crazy that he, of all people, is saying something on this, but let's go.
Was extremely disrespectful to Christians. Olympic artistic director Thomas Jolly said in a media briefing,
"We wanted something that would unite people. We didn't want anything subversive."
The rap notes that the...
How did they figure that this was going to unite anybody? You got a guy basically paused with his ball bag out, painted like some type of demon, and you got a whole bunch of, these are all guys, mind you, dressed up like chicks.
Canal performance that's caused such distress amongst Christians was meant to be a big pagan party that connected the current Olympic Games back to the Greeks, who worship the gods of Olympus. Bacchus is the god of celebration in Greek mythology, Jolly recounted, and he's the god of wine, which is also one of the jewels of France, and the father of Sequana, the goddess of the river Seine. Jolly added, "I wanted a ceremony that brings people together, that reconciles, but affirms our Republican values of liberty, equality, and fraternity."
Liberty, equality, and fraternity. Notice it don't say justice. It don't say freedom. Although liberty is freedom. Let's go.
That message seemed to be lost on religious leaders around the world. The Russian Orthodox Church reacted by saying that Europe is embracing a godless culture. Even Egypt's Al-Azhar, a Sunni Muslim leader, chimed in, telling TRT Africa the depiction was insulting to Jesus in a reckless, barbaric way. Olympic organizers wound up delivering an official apology to Christians and offended individuals the world over. Olympics spokeswoman Anne de Kam said,
"And clearly there was never an intention to show disrespect to any religious group."
Organizers have also removed the video of the performance from YouTube, although fragments remain. Mississippi-based tech company C-Spire has pulled their ads from the 2024 Summer Games in response.
So if y'all think they can't get rid of your ad, I told you. Remember I told y'all about the memory hole? Remember I keep telling y'all about the memory hole? The Ministry of Truth, 1984, George Orwell. I told you Winston worked at the Ministry of Truth. He worked in the memory hole division. This is the memory hole right here. I keep telling y'all the Ministry of Truth is being established right in our faces on YouTube. Yeah, they ain't hiding no more, man. They ain't got to, for real, for real. You think about it. They don't have to hide it. People accept it now. People even fight to pass legislation to give these people rights as if they deserve them outside of just being human. And here we are, man. Here we are. Here we are, man. Crazy stuff, Jack. You know? Crazy stuff. This is crazy, man. Everything that's going on in the world is just wild, man. You feel me? Super wild. Super, super wild, man. Smash that like button. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page. You understand me? Share on your social engineering. You know what I'm talking about? Now, this is wild right here, too, man. It's just wild stuff all week, man. What y'all know about this right here?
The other day, Elon Musk said his 20-year-old son is, quote, dead. This is what the billionaire had to say during an interview with conservative commentator Jordan Peterson. Now, Musk's daughter, who changed her gender to female and her name to Vivian Jenna Wilson in 2022, had dropped Musk's last name and saying that she no longer wishes to be related to Musk in, quote, any way. Here is Musk describing that transitioning process in an interview.
It wasn't explained to me that puberty blockers are actually just...
So, so Elon Musk got a fun boy for a son. Go figure that, right? Hey, man, I don't mean to laugh, man, but it's funny, man. It's funny, man, to me. Elon Musk. And you already know what I think about this guy. I didn't even know he had a son that was this old. But now he has a daughter. It's jokes, man. It's jokes. Man. Now that's a boy. Elon Musk said his son is dead. That's wild. That's a powerful statement to say the least. So we're going to get straight to it, man. Y'all heard about this?
Elon Musk once claimed on X, his social media.
Elon Musk's transgender daughter reported.
I lost my son, essentially. So, they call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah,
all right. So the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead. So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus.
Hold your goddamn horses for 5 more seconds, okay?
Not the woke mind virus.
It is Vivian Jenna Wilson. I'm just gonna come on here and say that I'm doing well. And I am formulating a response and whatnot.
Uh-oh. That's wild, right? That's crazy, right? Elon Musk, man, it's wild, right? This guy. This is crazy, man. This dude, Elon Musk, man. His son, his 20-year-old son, that sit up there decided to turn into a broad. He decided to sit up there and turn into a broad. This is the most disappointing thing a father could ever experience right here. You know? Most disappointing, man. Let's go.
Xavier is dead. Killed by the woke mind virus.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that would be like.
Yeah. So,
yeah, and there's lots of people in that situation now.
Right.
It's not pretty, and lots of demolished kids.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason to be the final straw. All right, so let's.
So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
Now, in the hours after that interview airing, Musk.
Did y'all hear what Elon said? Did y'all hear what Elon just said? I told y'all this dude, man, watch out for this dude, man. Did y'all hear what Elon just said? Elion?
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason to be the final straw. All right, so let's.
So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
Now, in the hours after that interview airing, Musk reshared a post on X that read, "I'm 100% in support of adults pursuing whatever gender they please by whatever means they like. More power to you. However, we will look back at this time when doctors and quote professionals pressured parents to perform surgery and give hormones to children. With great shame and regret, the detransition stories are just starting and they are devastating. These stories always include the parents and children being bullied into making irreversible decisions," end quote. In his mission to destroy the woke mind virus, Musk tweeted yesterday, "They should actually teach this in biz school. Polite greeting, name, relevant personal link, manage expectations." He's discovered basic social skills. Good for Elon, very happy for him. I'm concerned that him and a lot of people in his, whatever you call it, I don't know, the Musk guys, they have, it's really a lot of conservative people and right-wingers at this point. People in my DMs were saying that, you're useless because you're 28 and you have no children. This idea that reproduction and fertility is what gives someone value. You didn't lose your child because they can't have kids anymore. Maybe he shouldn't have so many kids with so many women and be an absent father, and his kids would actually talk to him and he could have influence over their lives' decisions. Having your son only be your son if they're able to reproduce is ridiculous. It erases them as a human being.
I don't think that's what he was saying at all. And we should be clear here. This is important because this is Elon Musk's entire reason for becoming a conservative and a supporter of the right, and now a major financial backer to Donald Trump. This is his origin story. He was not politically involved. He was Democratic, a centrist Democrat before this. He has moved to the right because of the personal experience that he had, where he had a child transition, change genders, and he says go through this medical process that he now thinks was exploitative and bad and akin to sterilization. And he regrets he had a son, and he thinks he's lost that son, and the person, now a daughter, no longer wants to have anything to do. He didn't abandon the child or any of his children. This child does not want to have anything to do with him. And look, it's not other people's families are not my business, is my general reaction to any of this. And I don't know at what age, the transition started to take place. Now, he says he has no problem with adults doing it. I have no problem with adults doing it. And I don't know what at age this begun, but there it is.
Yeah, I think by speaking publicly about personal matters and being such a staunch advocate against other families making decisions for their kids, he opens the door for us to criticize him.
Well, but he feels duped by what he calls the medical establishment, by therapists, doctors, etc., who did not in his view, again, I don't know what actually happened, but did not sufficiently explain the consequences of going down this gender transition route. And the fear
But he doesn't say that. He doesn't say they lied about his child.
Well, he said they misled him. He said he didn't understand it was going to do
not his
it was going to be sterilizing.
His child very likely knew that. The child's mother very likely knew that. Elon Musk didn't speak to that. We can't say that for certain. He is against the transgender movement. He is against having puberty blockers for children. It is pushing someone to have an identity and to develop physically in a direction that they don't want if they can't get access to puberty blockers.
See, that's BS, right? That's BS.
That's against.
That's BS, man.
It's like several major studies conducted of the efficacy of puberty blockers in a host of European countries. They're now going back on their very trans-affirming guidance because science showed that this was not improving the mental health outcomes for young people, and it was hard to argue that this was medically indicated or necessary. Again, so that it's not just conservatives who are concerned about this, and the concern is of young people who are. And I saw another post where Elon clarified that at the time the child was his son was gay and autistic, and he was perfectly accepting of those things, and worries that young people in those situations are being pressured or being too quickly pushed into making body-altering medical decisions that they're not fully aware of and will come to regret it later. That is the concern that people have with what has gone on.
Right, and rightfully so, right? Rightfully so. Like I always say when we talk about this, whenever this comes up, we don't allow children to vote. We don't allow children to work up until they're a certain age, and as we consider their parents, mostly 15 in most states. We don't allow children to pay taxes. They don't make any major decisions. They're not allowed to smoke cigarettes, buy cigarettes. They're not allowed to buy guns. Driver's license. So why would we let them have such a deciding factor in a life-affecting situation? It just doesn't make sense, and it's very morally irresponsible. Just because you might feel a certain way doesn't mean the rest of us have to acquiesce to your delusions, especially when they don't line up with reality. I don't care what you thinking in your mind. I don't care how you feel on the inside. The way God made you is how he made you. And if you came in this world with a Johnson, then use a male. You came in here with a vagina, then use a female. Flat out. This is absolutely insane. And I, for one, am not going to sit by and allow it to, and I'm not going to go along with it. I refuse to go. At all. And I'll encourage you to do the same thing. Right? Have a mind of your own, man. Don't be believing stuff because I say it or anybody else says it. Go do your due diligence. This is crazy, man. Absolutely insane, man. It's crazy what's going on in our country right now, man. It really is, man. When you say a thing about it, it's absolutely insane. You know? It does, man. And you know, like I say, man, we got to stand for what's right and exact as men. You know what I mean? As a united front, man, we gotta stop getting on that BS with each other and start getting on this real stuff, man. Stop all this little pettiness stuff we got going on, man. For real, look what's going on. Look at the agendas they're pushing on our kids. You hear this lady say it. She's sitting here talking about like it's okay to allow children to make such decisions. When y'all remember when I did the show on detransitioning and the effect that has on the people who do it, girls who grew up like who grew up, but they want to be a little boy and vice versa, getting irreversible surgery. Some of them getting taking so much hormones that their bodies are forever physically disformed by it, or they got deep voices. It's crazy. This is insane to me, man. Right? Absolutely crazy to me. Sitting back here looking at this stuff, man. Absolutely insane, man. This is crazy, man. All right. In other news, though, right? In other news, oh no. Oh man, sorry. In plain news. All right. Oh man, this is crazy, man. It's like every week it just gets wilder and wilder, man. You know, it just gets wilder and wilder as the weeks go by, man. Let me look this up for y'all real quick, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. How y'all week been so far, man? You know, it's a beautiful week for y'all as well. It's a beautiful week for me. You know, it's a beautiful week for me. Hold on. This is we got the Olympics on right now, man. It's crazy stuff going on in the Olympics in France and everything. Everything's going crazy, man. Let's go.
France, and a major controversy too has now erupted out of Paris. An Algerian boxer shown in the red uniform who failed a gender eligibility test last year has now won an opening fight after only 46 seconds. Her opponents breaking down in tears, calling it, quote, unjust. Greg Palcott picks it up from London with more on what happened in the ring. Greg.
Hey, Bill. Yeah, big controversy indeed at the Olympics. A boxer deemed a biological male beating an Italian female opponent.
Man, we can't escape this. We cannot pause, man. We cannot escape this. Why are they imposing this on us like this? Anybody ask themselves that? Let's go.
With the Italian crying out, "I couldn't take it anymore," despite failing that gender test by the International Boxing Association and being banned from an international tournament last year. Algerian 25-year-old Iman Khalif was okayed by Olympic authorities to compete. And apparently today it was a very one-sided fight with Italian Angela Carini, also 25. After just 46 seconds and several sharp punches to the head, including the nose by Khalif, Carini abandoned the fight, threw her helmet to the floor, stormed off the boxing ring, and in fact went on to say that she had never felt such strong blows in a contest before. Now, Algerian Khalif has competed for several years in other international tournaments, including the Olympics, but was banned last year due to, according to officials, elevated levels of testosterone. Algerian sports officials have called the charges against Khalif baseless, but others have raised concerns about the health of opposing athletes when, according to one, a man fights a woman. And Khalif is not the only one getting attention. Taiwan boxer Lin Yu Ting is competing in the Olympics, including a fight tomorrow, and has also been deemed a biological male, according to the International Boxing Association. In a statement, the IBA said in part, this test conclusively indicated that both athletes did not meet necessary eligibility criteria and were found to have competitive advantages over other female competitors. One more quote from the defeated Italian. Boxing is a sport that teaches you to have respect for the opponent. It cannot and must not become an abuse. Back to you, Bill.
What a story. I think it's quite a moment in this whole campaign, whether it's here or overseas. Greg, thank you for that in London. We got more on this now, Dana.
Want to bring in Clarissa Shields. She's a professional boxer and a two-time Olympic gold medalist. It's great to have you. And her necklace there says, "Woke, the greatest woman of all time." It is really good to have you here. You've competed in 2 Olympics. This, you told us in the break, was not an issue when you were in the Olympics. And there's the medals. What do you think about all of this?
Well, my first Olympics, I was 17 years old. So I hadn't even fully developed as a woman. So I couldn't imagine getting inside the ring with the biological men. I mean, even though I spar against the men, but fighting for the Olympics is way bigger than that. It's so much more on the line. So to have to go on there with the opposite gender when, look, women fight against women, men fight against men. So I don't even see how the Olympics done something like this.
You know, I watched this video earlier today, Clarissa. Have you seen it of the Italian boxer saying, "I'm out"? Have you seen the video yet?
I've seen it.
I mean, she really looked scared to me. What did you think?
You know, I grew up in a gym sparring against a lot of guys and stuff, but every fighter, woman fighter does not do that. So, so the power to her did seem like it was much bigger and much stronger. And it did scare her, you know, and I don't know how old she is, but it's still like when you're born, and man, you're already born with the bigger muscles and a bigger neck, and you've grown up to be a man. You know, you didn't change genders when you was a kid. So it's, to me, it's just unfair. And I just can't believe that it's being done. And I just couldn't imagine it happening to me.
There's not that many women who are willing to stand up and say this is wrong. You know, I admire you for doing so. Do you think the Olympics will have a change of heart here? I mean, if you see her, that young woman from Italy, she worked just as hard as anybody else to get to the Olympics, and her dream was dashed in 46 seconds because of him.
It is very hard to qualify for the Olympics. You have to go through so many different international tournaments, country tournaments to even make it to the Olympics. So for me, I can understand her devastation, but it shouldn't be ruined due to a man. And I think that the Olympics definitely dropped the ball, you know. And listen, I don't have anything against transgender women or transgender men. All I'm saying is that men should fight against men, women should fight against women, and transgenders should fight against transgenders. That is how I feel. I will stand with that. I'm not homophobic or anything like that, or against the gay community, but that's not right.
Hey, Clarissa, thanks for coming on and sharing your story. And you'll all.
Clarissa came on there and stood on business, man. She came up there and stood on straight business with them people, man. You know? And that's how you got to come in there, man. That's how you got to talk to these people. That's the type of energy you got to bring. That's that level of tenacity you got to bring, man. Just like Clarissa did, man. And everybody in their heart of hearts, even the people themselves, they know that this isn't right. They know it's not right and exact. They know it is a goddamn shame. I think we come so accustomed in our shame, man, we think it's a good thing. Bars. Oh my God! It's just more. It's just controversy, right? More controversy. Now this is crazy right here, man. Y'all heard about this, man? This is crazy. Man, y'all just be mad at everything, huh?
Don't touch what's not yours. At least that's what Simone Biles fans are saying after her husband, Jonathan Owens, wore her gold medal. The NFL player posted a slideshow on Instagram that showed him posing alongside his spouse as he wore her medal around his neck and held it up. Witnessing history every time you step on the mat, he wrote in the caption, and congratulated his wife for becoming the most decorated American gymnast in Olympic history. But fans were quick to chime in to put Jonathan in his...
Why, man, y'all always got something to say, man. Man, brother can't do nothing, man. Brother can't do nothing, man. Messing with y'all, man. Brother can't do nothing, man. What's wrong with that man rocking his wife's medals, man? I don't understand the issue with that, man. Somebody make it make sense, man. All right? Somebody make this make sense to me, man.
Simone Biles defended her husband, Jonathan Owens, after he faced online criticism for wearing her Olympic gold medal in a photo. Owens celebrated Biles' historic achievements, but some critics felt it was inappropriate. Biles responded, emphasizing that she shared her medals with her entire family, asking critics to stop making assumptions.
This is just crazy, man. Absolutely insane. Like, this is wild, man. Seriously, y'all, man. Like, seriously, y'all.
The husband of Simone Biles, this guy, what's his name? Oh yeah, Jonathan Owens. Well, he's getting roasted again. Why, you might ask? Let me just show you. Mr. Simone Biles took to Instagram to show off how proud he is of his wife. I mean, as he should. That's not what the problem is. The problem that everybody seems to be having is that he is wearing her gold medal. Now, you might remember he got roasted back in December for not even knowing that his wife is the most decorated gymnast ever. And now he's trying to show it off, but he's wearing her medal. People are pissed. Although Simone did come to her husband's defense and slam the haters for being disrespectful back then, it looks like the fans are just not letting it go. So what do you think? Is he wrong for putting her gold medal on his neck? Let us know in the comments.
Man, y'all tripping, man. I gotta say, y'all, on this one, y'all bugging, man. And that's my sentiment right there, Dan Patrick. Y'all just picking. There is absolutely nothing wrong. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with a man rocking his wife's gold medal. She's a gold medal athlete at the Olympics, highly decorated, the most decorated in Olympic history. I will be wearing my wife's medals too, all of them, taking pictures with them. Yeah, they saw it. They saw that she support her husband and her husband support her. She is at every one of this dude's games. He is at every one of her competitions. Clearly in France after the Olympics for sure. Right? And rocking her medals. Why would he not rock her medals? That's just, y'all just be hating, man. Y'all just be hating, man. That's crazy y'all hating like that, man. That's wild. That is absolutely insane. Right? And I like Simone Biles, man. Love Simone Biles, man.
Simone Biles defended her husband, Jonathan Owens, after he faced...
Right? At every one of that man's games. On the sidelines. Feel me? Every one of that man's games. He played for the Packers. Every one of that man's games, he on the sideline. She on the sideline cheering him on. So, what's the issue? Ladies, what's the issue, man? A man can't rock his Olympic champion gold medalist wife's medals? Huh? Damn, for real? For real? And my thing is, why not? Why not? What's wrong with this man? Right? It ain't like he just taking pictures. He happy and proud for his wife. Right? I want a chick to come up here and explain to us why this is wrong. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this brother rocking his wife's medals? Especially for a photo op. I can't for the life of me figure it out. Can't for the life of me figure it out. Yeah, y'all just hating, man. That's what that boy down there made me. You know, I'm talking about Dan Pratt, man. Hey, OG, man. Hey, that's just hating, man. And you know, that's not even a word we use a lot over here, heavy. You know, we let the ladies use that word, but when it comes to situations like this, we gotta call it what it is. This is just hating. How you gonna be mad at somebody for supporting their wife, man? It's just crazy. It's insane to me, man. Let me have Simone Biles for my wife. I'm gonna be rocking them joints like they Cuban links with a Jesus piece. You hear me? What's wrong with y'all, man? Just hating, man. Just sitting up there hating. Yeah, that's that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. It's the perfect song to play for this last story. Just tap in and walk with us. Smash that like button. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Let's go, Jack. Friday night Let's go.
If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. Diamonds on a nigga from the mud, came from different types of pressure. Thank the Lord bless her. Watch how I adjust her. Views for these frauds, can't get full from my liquor. Hit the source, we of course form, minimize the loss. Trying to hit and make more green than leaves in the forest. Far from a tourist, need to get my core rit. My brothers is all this. One hit, we all lit. God gave me the sight to hit my target. Slight rewind, getting blurry cause I switched my mindset. Me and me, less some time to make trips a right state. Guess you could say that we eating pancakes. That's a sweet flip when you let your man bait. I seen preacher man turn victim to OnlyFans in the strip club. Got to hold this together, so I'ma stay clipped up. It's filthy in these streets, all drunk bum, keep the 40 grip. Don't make me kick a bitch out my house on my 40 shit. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back.
Nigga. Aim high while lame niggas remain low. I'm from an era of purple haze and fire throw. Real stories, if I spit it, it's true for show. I'm trying to get me a beat. I need a few of those so I can lay up gas to start my day up. Shit, I'm spitting bullets the same size as K-cups. Alarm clock to these niggas, they better wake up. I'm giving the game a shake up. Trying to triple my pay up. It's 2023. These verses, get your cake up. I really got a diamond effect. Bitch, I'm Jacob. Betty Crocker couldn't bake the shit, I cook it fat. I'm talking bars, niggas probably think I'm cooking crack. Guac, cheese, fettuccine, give me all of that. I need glitch, nigga, and this shit been a mummy rap. E.N.E, you can label me up under that. Shit still come full circle like a cul-de-sac.
If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back.
Yeah, smash that like button, subscribe to the page, share your social engineering. The Friday night wrap up. Let's go. You know, yeah, man. E.N.E every day, all day, no days off. Martino, Don H. Wine in the building. We got some wine Christmas that's coming up. You did. Beautiful, man. We have a live listening party for my brother's new album, Real Vibe. You did. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Share and social engineer, man. You did. Yeah. Man. Crazy stuff, man. That last little situation was wild, right? That last little situation was wild, right? Oh my God, this right here, man. So, is this going to convince y'all to vote? Seriously?
Now, I know my ladies in the crowd love they body.
Like, seriously? Seriously? Like, really, y'all? Seriously? Like, for real?
The three-time Grammy Award-winning superstar and philanthropist. Everybody go crazy right now for DISSECT. It never happened in the 1 second. I'm a hot girl. I do hot. When you see it come on my outfit, come take quick. Cause I'm thirsty. You just mad and wanna hurt me. I'm a hot girl. I do.
What does any of this have to do with the presidential election, man? Seriously, man. This is a mockery. This is blatantly disrespectful. Highly, highly, highly inappropriate. If you ask me anyway. And completely and totally and utterly pointless. I don't even like speaking on this person. Because I don't know if this, man, I don't even like speaking on this mother, man. Let's go. We got to watch it.
And if you want to keep loving your body, you know what you look for. I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, booty, nasty, acting stupid, what's happening? I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, booty, nasty, acting stupid, what's happening? What's happening? Keep it going for a three-time Grammy Award-winning superstar, E.N.E. Oh, can you believe it? Y'all keep it going one more time.
Oh man, this is terrible, man. He said this performance reminds me of Malibu Most Wanted, down with the beaches and hoes, moving really to the predict. Yeah, man, that's wild, man. What a slap in the face. What an insult to our intelligence. Huh? Disrespectful at best. This is disrespectful, man. So what, y'all gonna throw Meg Thee Stallion out there that's supposed to get us to vote for Kamala Harris? I think this is such an extreme insult to the intelligence of the American black American people. I think this is a blatant slap in the face, and I wouldn't be surprised or upset if people completely, totally did not vote for her based solely off of this. This was beyond terrible, man. And I've seen y'all chicks in the comment sections. She did that. She did that. Oh my God, just ratchetness everywhere, man. No, I ain't heard about that. What's that? Everybody, hey, anybody got, I don't be hearing about everything, man. I told you y'all can email me and send me stuff. DM me on Facebook, man, if that's more convenient for you. You know? Hold on. Wow, that's crazy. Really?
Miss Kansas going viral for calling out her alleged abuser while on stage.
My vision as the next Miss Kansas is to eliminate unhealthy and abusive relationships. Matter of fact, some of you out in this audience saw me very emotional because my abuser is here today. But that's not going to stop me from being on this Miss Kansas stage and from representing as the next Miss Kansas.
Alexis Smith went on to win the crown and become Miss Kansas 2024. She says that she had experienced an emotionally abusive relationship that led her to lose contact with family and friends.
When I first saw him, it was shock. Then that was the fight or flight. When I ran down the stairs, the tears were more frustration of not understanding why. Why now? Why are we here? It's not the first time that he has shown up at a pageant. I needed to let him know right then and there that, yes, you're on my mind right now, but you're not going to take this opportunity away from me. And thank you, for being an example and reminding me exactly why I'm here. And I'm going to lead by that example for absolutely everyone that is victimized, that are survivors of domestic violence, and create that impact.
Smith using her platform to encourage others to come forward. According to the CDC, about 41% of women and 26% of men report experiencing sexual or physical violence, and millions report psychological aggression.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button.
Man, get out of here, man. This is wild, man. That was wild, man. That was totally out of line, man. That was totally out of line. Right? I'm not saying that it's right that she got sexually violated by any way she possibly did by this so-called abuser. I think the way she went about doing that was completely and utterly tacky, unprofessional, very uncouth, very unladylike, in my opinion. If that's the case, she should have just alerted the authorities and had them handle the situation. Crazy, man. Absolutely insane, crazy stuff, man. Right? Well, let me show y'all. This video is crazy. Let me find this video for y'all real quick. Y'all gonna trip out when y'all see this, man. Pause, man. I don't mean to, people be sending me stuff all the time. You know what I'm talking about? People send me stuff all the time, all types of stories, man. I get all types of stories all the time. You feel me? Now, this is a wild story right here. Just smash that like button, click on the bell, and subscribe to the page. This is crazy. Right?
Taunted as a monkey, this daily wage worker's daughter has won gold. Battling impossible odds, Deepthi Jivanji has scripted history.
Jivanji holds on and breaks the world record. Deepthi Jivanji wins gold for India.
Born in Andhra Pradesh with unusual features, relatives and acquaintances advised her parents to send her to an orphanage. As per an Indian Express report, some would call her mental and even monkey. It was much later that her parents found out that her daughter was actually born with intellectual disability, a cognitive disease which hampered her communication as well as adaptive skills. Fortunately, Deepthi's athletic talent was discovered by a school physical education teacher. And during a 2019 state meet, Deepthi caught the attention of Sports Authority of India coach N. Ramesh. But her parents did not even have the bus fare to send her to SIA Center in Hyderabad for training. Then several organizations and even badminton coach Pulela Gopichand came together to pitch in. Deepthi has now made the country proud.
Right? Right? Yeah, man. It's just straight like that. That's crazy. That's a girl, allegedly. Allegedly. That's wild, right? Hold on, man. That's crazy, right? Shout out to my sister, Erica, that sent me that. All right. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Share with social engineering. You did. You know. You know. Crazy stuff happening this week, man. Wild and crazy stuff, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. And I'll keep telling y'all, if y'all want me to talk about certain stories and stuff, all y'all got to do is email them to me. Right? Now, what y'all know about this right here? I keep telling this dude he gonna catch his issue running up on these dudes trying to talk crazy to him about because they want to mess with white girls, man. You know, if I had a son, I would prefer for him to be with a black woman. But if he met with a white woman, Asian woman, African woman, whatever else kind of woman, and she was on his program, following his leadership and his guidance, I'm happy for you, young brother. Happy for you. Dudes like Umar talking about this dude ain't married. right?
Might not know who the fuck cleans this.
Something just hit me.
Shoot.
Are you mixed race?
No.
Or you a bunny hopper?
Yes. Per your whole
That's why you have a liberal
That's
perspective.
not true.
You have no loyalty to the black community.
No, I do have. I probably employ more blacks than you.
And why you don't have a black woman?
Because I fell in love with a white woman, not a black.
Why didn't you fall in love with a black
I did. I fell in love with a black woman. We broke up.
Okay. And why didn't you fall in love with another black woman?
I did that too. We broke up.
Okay. And why didn't you get another one and another one and another one until you found the right one?
Because I met a white woman that I fell in love with, and that's the person that
And
I
you're
went
being
to.
disingenuous about it. I went to a
I'm
white
whoa,
college,
whoa,
white
whoa.
college, white college,
I'm
white job. I never bunny hopped. But you do understand that by not being with a black woman, you undermine the success of the black community.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion. Does not your white woman benefit more from your economics than any black person?
Yeah, probably.
Exactly.
So why can't they both be mutually beneficial?
You want to know why? Because she belongs to the group that is responsible for the historical oppression of your race. So why would you voluntarily go over and marry into that? Because when you marry the woman, you don't just marry the woman or date the woman. You're dating her community and her culture. And given the history of us and them, why would you dare align yourself with that if you care about us?
Yeah, you heard what my man said, man. Mr. O, what's happening, man? My jokes. What happening, Joe? My brother from Chicago, my brother Mr. O in the building, man. What y'all think about Umar, man? Sit up here, pause, de-policing brothers, man.
Might not know who the fuck cleans this.
Something just hit me. Shoot. Are you mixed race?
No.
Or you a bunny hopper?
Yes. Per your whole
That's why you have a liberal
That's
perspective.
not true.
You have no loyalty to the black community.
No, I do have. I probably employ more blacks than you.
And why you don't have a black woman?
Because I fell in love with a white woman, not a black.
Why didn't you fall in love with a black woman?
I fell in love with a black woman. We broke up.
Okay. And why didn't you fall in love with another black woman?
I did that too. We broke up.
Okay. And why didn't you get another one and another one and another one until you found the right one?
Because I met a white woman that I fell in love with, and that's the person that
And
I
you're
went
being
to.
disingenuous about it. I went to a white college,
whoa,
white
whoa.
college.
How is he being disingenuous, though? That's what I'm saying. Umar is one of these guys, and when it comes to things about women, nigga, you need to shut up. You do not know what you're talking about. You're not gamed up. You're not charismatic magnetic. Chicks ain't checking for you. Some are. Put a poll in the chat, man.
College, white job. I never bunny hopped. But you do understand that by not being with a black woman, you undermine the success of the black community.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion. Does not your white woman benefit more from your economics than any black person?
Yeah, probably.
Exactly.
So why can't they both be mutually beneficial?
You want to know why? Because she belongs to the group that is responsible for the historical oppression of your race. So why would you voluntarily go over and marry into that? Because when you marry the woman, you don't just marry the woman or date the woman. You're dating her community and her culture. And given the history of us and them, why would you dare align yourself with that if you care about us?
Yeah, man, that sound like plebiscite babble to me, man. Listen, I ain't gonna tell no man. Listen, man, if you done been messing with black chicks your whole life, and you got to a point where you feel like you done or whatever, you got your reasons, man. Hey, and you come across a woman from another race who gets on your program, follow your leadership, follow your instructions, your guidance, being your helpmate, and you want to do, hey, man, listen, I'm all for that. I represent that, and I support that 1,000,000,000%. I would never tell any of my brethren, especially my young brethren, to just get with a black chick just because she black and, keep going until you find the right one. Nah, You get with whoever gets on with you. Meaning, get with the woman who follow your leadership, listens to you, follows your guidance, follows your instructions, is your helpmeet, inspires you, right? She sees your vision, and she knows that she has to play her role, which is in helping you achieve that vision and doing whatever she has to do to help you achieve that vision. That's the type of woman all men should go for, no matter what race she is, no matter what color her skin is. In the grand scheme of things, we will all like to be with our own, and I don't see anything wrong with that either. But if a brother been sitting here messing with these black chicks all his life, and he feel like he done, he feel like he want to go explore and experiment with other races of women, I'm all for it. Right? It don't have to be nothing wrong with him emotionally. It doesn't have to be anything wrong with the brother. He has a choice. Men have a choice. We can choose what women we want to deal with or not deal with. Now, albeit our reasons may be whatever they may be, that's besides the point. The point is we have the choice to choose. If I decide that don't make me anti-black, that doesn't mean I hate black women. That's not what that means at all. He said, I understand and respect Dr. Umar for saying that, but if a black man is not appreciated by his own women, that man needs to go elsewhere or somewhere else. For example, Kobe Bryant. Exactly. Black people today oppress each other, especially towards individuals who don't indulge in hood culture politics. I'm not pro-black nor pro-white, but what I am is pro-proof. I know that's right, Dan Patrick. I'm the same way, brother. Right. And I'm not one of these guys, even though I know this is a factor and it does mean something and it holds some type of weight, you know, I'm not one of these guys that's automatically going to go, well, the reason why, because, you know, brothers is corny out here. And that's why I always preach, man, step your life up, man. Get you some game about yourself, man. Get yourself around some gamed up brothers. You know what I mean? And soak up game. You feel me? That way, when you're interacting with these bras, man, shout out to my brother Real. Like I say, you operate from a place in a position of power, man. You know? Crazy, man. Insane. Insane. He said, I'm indifferent to black women. I'm not. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my black women, man. But I'm not one of these. Listen, if I come across a white girl, Asian girl, whoever girl, and she gets on my program and whatever, and rocking with me and helping me support this A-Real Talk movement and growing it into the media giant it will soon be one of these days, why would I not wife her up? And when it comes to a guy like me, it ain't about nothing else because I done had my fair share of my black women, man. I had my fair share. Needless to say, I've had my way. Right? But when it comes to, creating generational wealth, building legacy, you want to make sure you get with a woman who understands that. You want to get with a woman who understands legacy. She understands family. She understands generational wealth. She understands her role, her position. You gotta make sure you get with the right type of woman, man, because these chicks out here crazy, man. These chicks out here crazy, man. And I mean, I'm not saying that this is something mean that these chicks are crazy. They literally will kill you. And get away with it most times. Get smooth away with it. Right? Exactly. Dr. Umar. Man, y'all better not listen to him when it comes to bras. When it comes to black power stuff, talk to him. Things that concerning women, absolutely stop listening to him. Right? The absolute last dude who I would ever come to for some advice about some bras. Absolute last person. I mean, wouldn't ever contemplate to talk to this dude anything concerning women. Because he definitely do not know what he's talking about at all. Right? He does not know what he's talking about. You dig? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Crazy stuff, man. And I'm telling you, man, right? I got some real good news out of my city, Columbus, Ohio, man. Real beautiful, good news, man. I'm about to cheer y'all spirits up, right?
He was seen driving down the street waving a gun. That's when the deputy, at some point after that, he confronted him, and it went badly.
It went badly, an understatement by the U.S. Marshals a short time after the shooting. Sheriff's Deputy Jason Meade, working with a Marshals task force, shot and killed Goodson. Goodson was found with a gun, but evidence shows he was shot from behind while carrying sandwiches. The shooting led to the community's outrage and a family's pain.
Casey was hunted, he was stalked, he became prey, and he was slaughtered, executed as he was going into his home.
Tuesday, more than 3 years later, the Franklin County Commissioners approving a $7 million settlement with Goodson's family.
And to be clear, the settlement is not indicative of the value of Casey Goodson's life.
Franklin County not taking responsibility for Goodson's death. However, county commissioners hoping this will lead to better training for deputies and improvements in law enforcement.
These occurrences continue to happen, and they shouldn't. And a young man, Casey Goodson, is not here with us today.
A jury could not come up with a verdict in the trial of Jason Meade. Goodson's family and their attorney did not want to go on camera, but say they are turning their attention to the retrial of Meade. Sean Walton saying, "We are determined to see justice served and will continue to advocate tirelessly for the conviction and accountability that Casey deserves."
Right? Rest in the essence to our young brother Casey Goodson Jr., man. He ain't deserve to die, man. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't deserve to die, man. You know? That's all and I'm going to just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? From what I've known and what I've been told, Casey Goodson was Jr. was a good kid. He had a job. He worked. He took care of his 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? He was loving to his mother, helped his mother out. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sad story, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad. You know what I mean? I know y'all probably remember this story that happened during the pandemic in my city. You know what I'm talking about? So much tragic stuff that happened in my city since I've been home. It's crazy, man. Newsworthy stuff. You know? All cops ain't bad, man. You know? But when they do stuff like this, man, they got to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? They got to be held accountable. And all of that. He had a gun. Well, his gun wasn't in use of a crime, man. He didn't break the law. You know? Y'all stalked him, man. Followed him, chased him basically to his residence. And then gunned him down as soon as he got home in front of his kids and everything. What part of the game is that? Rest in the essence to our young brother, Casey Goodson Jr. All right?
Now at 5, the family of a man killed by a former Franklin County Sheriff's deputy is getting a settlement from the county. Casey Goodson Jr.'s family will receive $7 million, nearly 4 years after he was shot and killed by former deputy Jason Meade. Meade went on trial earlier this year, but the jury was hung and a judge declared a mistrial. Thanks for joining us.
That's my man right here, man. My brother, Mr. Pringles, the barber, cut this guy hair right here, man. That's a Mr. Pringles, the barber cut right there. You dig? You feel me? You did. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Pringles the barber. Always keep me crispy. He keep this brother right here on the news crispy as well. You feel me? Yeah, man. Tap that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Let's go.
It's at 5. I'm Andrew Kinsey.
And I'm Angela, and Yolanda will be in later tonight. 10 TV's Lacey Crisp has been following this story since the day of that shooting in 2020. She joins us now live from the Franklin County Courthouse with more. Lacey?
Well, commissioners voted unanimously to give Goodson's family $7 million, saying no amount of money will bring Goodson back.
None.
That there's closure on our part, and for the family, I'm very hopeful that that they're healing, and that this process has been far too long and far too grueling for them.
No one from Goodson's family was in the Franklin County Commissioner's hearing when the vote was taken to settle a lawsuit with Goodson's family for $7 million. In a statement, family attorney Sean Walton said, "Our focus now turns to the criminal justice system and the retrial of Jason Meade. We are determined to see justice served and will continue to advocate tirelessly for the conviction and accountability that Casey deserves." December 4th, 2020, then Franklin County Sheriff's Deputy Jason Meade was working as a member of the U.S. Marshals Task Force when he claims he saw Goodson waving a gun. Meade followed Goodson to Goodson's grandmother's home. In court, Meade said he told Goodson to drop the gun, and police say when Goodson did not, Meade shot and killed Goodson. Earlier this year, a jury could not reach a unanimous decision on murder charges. Meade will be retried later this year.
There's no replacing Casey's life, and can't do that for the Goodsman family. But it was a way to be able to have some compensation for the family, and at the same time be able to protect the county from a lawsuit.
In a statement, the Fraternal Order of Police said the deputy-involved shooting of Casey Goodson was a tragedy for both the Goodson and Meade families. No amount of money will give either family their whole lives back. It appears, however, it will line the pockets of attorneys who profit off these tragedies. Attorney Mark Weaver says in its decision, the county had to consider what a jury might award Goodson's family if the case goes to trial and Goodson's family wins.
But I think the real news here is how big the settlement is and how unlikely it would have been for a Franklin County jury to have awarded that much money had this gone to trial.
He says with the statutes of limitations, the county may have needed to move forward now with the settlement, even though a criminal trial is scheduled in 3 months.
There's no doubt that the jurors in the upcoming retrial of Jason Meade will pay attention to this news. But I think this is as much a political decision as a legal decision. These are elected officials. They want to get reelected. They want voters to like them.
And for comparison, the city of Columbus awarded Andre Hill's family $10 million in a settlement after he was shot and killed by former Columbus police officer Adam Coy. Coy is scheduled for a trial in October.
They just shooting up brothers left and right, in the city, man. Crazy, man. Just $7 million. That's it. That's all the life is worth, is $7 measly million. Rest in the essence to our brother Casey Goodson Jr., man. Right? Rest in the essence to the young brother, man. Crazy stuff, y'all, man. Crazy stuff, man. Wild work, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page.
Know who you dealing with. We the realest trick. I know you feeling this. This that Triller shit. Know who you dealing with. We the realest trick. I know you feeling this. Okay.
Like performing from uptown, downtown, in town, out of town. We got it going on. 145 is famous, baby. Here we go.
I've been dosing, posing in my baby pictures. Made it out the game, even though it's crazy vicious. Ain't amazed by riches, seen too many lose their life trying to chase their wishes. Families exchange hugs and kisses. None of the homies left in the essence from the Crohn's ball. Back when we said we was ballin', it was more than Jones saw. Jumping over homies so equipped with that tone wall. So connected to this man, I never zone off. I portray false images, trying to keep up with Joneses. I'd rather keep it triller than the spirit when the dome lit. I don't condone this, unless it's you playing you. What's the truth to a fool who can't recognize a Jew? Loyalty, honor, respect, match my feelings in the coup. Now I'm trying to match the ceiling with a valley seen the view. Got my family set with investments, just in case we did. How you feel about testaments that be broken in the clip? Let your sons go on a journey, find light within themselves when fulfilled. That feel paid and for the greatest feeling felt. They monitor prescription, said illegal when it's natural healing. Keep on building, we was chilling, think expanding to $1 billion. We was living for the city, New Jacks, the city's illin'. At the end of the day, just do it for the children. Never lose sight of real, sharpen up your vision. Still sharper, still, but still, we ain't gotta kill to make a killing. I said that to say this, for your fan get a grit. They ain't never left the city, so I ain't about to trip. You gotta run the ball if you wanna avoid the blitz, so you get taped up like the legends, riding quick. King.
10 years, man, you're gonna have massive vengeance. 10 years. Nigga, more like 10 days, man. 10 days.
If everyone on your team is rich, your clique is rugged. The hustle sold separately, yo, you gotta want it. See, I could give them all the game, it's meaningless, they don't apply it. Push it to the pinnacle where everybody can't deny it. When I see the fan winning, man, I get a G excited. Seen the kind of fruitation when you sit down and you ride it. Call me an asshole cause I walk in truth and I can never hide it. Loyalty, honor, respect for being right, don't feel righteous, so I might just forever taste cheese like your mice is my likeness. Built the foundation, ran the tight shit on that hype shit. I've been fly way before the flight lift. Granny out the south cause my flow one the nicest. My inner circle more lit at the inner circle. If Pa set the rules, then you best not miss your curfew. Before I got to school, they was asking what that work do. If you think they'll never hate, that's the same way that they'll hurt you. They get amnesia when we speak on days and A2s. Basically they easy bake, homie, they just a play fool. They ain't really want the smoke, they be off that K2. I care less if they hate me, I'm always gonna stay true.
Yeah. What up? You already know what it is, man. Now, what y'all know about this right here? This is wild. This dude right here is the gimmick, man. And this goes to show you, man, don't put your kids in Hollywood unless you're heavily monitoring them, man. This guy, man. Trying to find a video, man.
I don't smoke weed anymore, Auntie.
Oh,
I
do cocaine.
No, I love cocaine. What the? I don't smoke weed anymore, Auntie. I don't smoke weed anymore, Auntie.
Oh,
do
cocaine.
No, I love cocaine. What the? I don't smoke weed anymore, Auntie.
Oh, do cocaine.
No, I love cocaine. I don't smoke weed anymore, Auntie.
Oh, do cocaine.
No, I love cocaine. What the?
Right?
Oh my God. Oh my God. These are some dangerous women right here. This is Boomer the Ruler. And this is Vince Women Will Fuck You Up.
Size 6.5,
Oh my
7.
gosh.
Oh, wait. what is that on my ankle? Darian!
This nigga done got hard on the Auntie's podcast. That motherfucker is up.
We'll be right back.
You do cocaine.
I love cocaine.
Excuse me, y'all.
We trying
No, I'm dead ass. Come on now, hold on.
You ain't got no panties on? You ain't got no panties on. This bitch ain't got no panties on.
I gave you the tongue.
I love cocaine.
Oh my God. I can't believe they gave these chicks a goddamn podcast, man. This is crazy, man. This is what they think of y'all, our fellow black women. These are the women who get microphones, man. These type of broads. He said, I love cocaine. That nigga Darius McCray said, I love cocaine. I'm in love with the cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa. Shout out to OT Genesis, man. This nigga Eddie Winslow is a
Some
sucker,
dangerous
man.
women right dress her and say, don't forget.
Gave you the tongue. Size 6.5,
Oh my
7.
gosh.
Oh, wait. What is that on my ankle? Darian!
This nigga done got hard on the Auntie's podcast. That motherfucker is up.
We'll be right back.
You do cocaine.
I love cocaine.
Shit. That nigga said, I love cocaine. How many of y'all out there love cocaine, man? How many of y'all out there messing with that old bug shug? That nigga Eddie Winslow said, I love cocaine.
Excuse me, y'all.
We trying
No, I'm dead ass. Come on now, hold on.
You ain't got no panties on? You ain't got no panties on. This bitch ain't got no panties on.
I gave you the tongue.
I love cocaine.
I love cocaine. That nigga said, I love cocaine. I'm in love with the cocoa. Y'all heard it.
I love cocaine.
I gave you the tongue.
I love cocaine. I love cocaine. I love cocaine. I love cocaine. I love cocaine.
I gave you the tongue.
I love cocaine.
That nigga said, I love cocaine. Oh, shit. That nigga said, I love cocaine.
I gave you the tongue. Size 6.5,
Oh my
7.
gosh.
Oh, wait. What is that on my ankle? Darian!
This nigga done got hard on the Auntie's podcast. That motherfucker is up.
We'll be right back.
You
do cocaine.
I love cocaine.
Excuse me, y'all.
We trying
No, I'm dead ass. Come on now, hold on.
You ain't got no panties on? You ain't got no panties on. This bitch ain't got no panties on.
I gave you the tongue.
I love cocaine.
I don't know, man. It's terrible, man. Yeah, people do all type of crazy stuff, man. They mix that cocaine with a little bit of water, man. Shoot it up in their veins, shoot it up between their toes and their booty cheeks and their coochie. I've seen some crazy stuff in my lifetime, Jack, selling drugs, man. When I was a younger man, I've seen some wild stuff, Jack. One of them females get on that them rack, boy, that drugs, boy. They be willing to do anything to get their necks fixed, Jack. You know, Eddie Winslow said, I love cocaine.
Oh, this bitch ain't got no panties on.
He gave you the tongue.
I love cocaine. I love cocaine. I love cocaine. I love cocaine. I love cocaine.
That nigga said, I love cocaine. He said, I love cocaine. I love cocaine. When I said this earlier, man, I said, man, you gotta be shitting me, man. You gotta be shitting me, man. How many of y'all out there love cocaine? You want to know something? Y'all want to know something crazy? I ain't gonna say it's crazy, but you know. I had to make a remix on that joint, then, Patrick. You hear me? I had to make sure it was burned and etched into y'all psyche. You hear me? Not only is Darius McCrary a fun boy lover, right? But he also likes to do cocaine. Who would have thought, right? They kind of go hand in hand, right? They kind of go hand in hand, right? I love cocaine. That nigga said I love cocaine, man. I love cocaine. He definitely could have, if not pursued his own career, you know. If not pursue his own career. Y'all remember him and Tracy Spencer did Tender Kisses, man? I said, oh, man, let me find out Eddie Winslow got some vocals, man. Here he is all these years later messing with trannies and telling us how much he loves cocaine. Wild stuff, man. Wild stuff, man.
Let's go. The final of the women's 4x100 meter relay.
The USA can see Jamaica early in this race. The first two passes have been made. Jamaica and the U.S. down the back stretch.
Look at Shelly Ann Fraser-Price go. But it's a good run from T.T. Terry.
She has held her own, but now the Jamaicans have taken the lead. It's up to Gabby Thomas to close the gap.
Gabby Thomas up against Shasha Lee Forbes. Thomas gets the lead, gives it to Sha'Carri Richardson. Here comes Sharika Jackson. It's Sha'Carri and Sharika. The USA in front. Nobody's catching Sha'Carri Richardson. It's gold for the United States.
Hey, man, let's watch it again.
Let's go. The final of the women's 4x100 meter relay.
The USA can see Jamaica early in this race. The first two passes have been made. Jamaica and the U.S. down the back stretch.
Look at Shelly Ann Fraser-Price go. But it's a good run from T.T. Terry.
She has held her own, but now the Jamaicans have taken the lead. It's up to Gabby Thomas to close the gap.
Gabby Thomas up against Shasha Lee Forbes. Thomas gets the lead, gives it to Sha'Carri Richardson. Here comes Sharika Jackson. It's Sha'Carri and Sharika. The USA in front. Nobody's catching Sha'Carri Richardson. It's gold for the United States. Let's go. The final of the women's 4x100 meter relay.
The USA can see Jamaica early in this race. The first two passes have been made. Jamaica
The old girl
and
right
the
here,
U.S.
look
down
at
the
her
back
right here
stretch.
to the right.
Look at
Look at her,
Shelly
look
Ann
at her.
Fraser-Price go.
Hey.
But it's a good run from TT Terry.
She has
Let's
held
go.
her own, but now the Jamaicans have taken the lead. It's up to Gabby Thomas to close the gap.
Gabby Thomas up against Shasha Forbes. Thomas gets the lead, gives it to Sha'Carri Richardson. Here comes Sharika Jackson. It's Sha'Carri and Sharika. The USA in front. Nobody's catching Sha'Carri Richardson.
Right. Yeah, you know I like that chocolate, man. Right. Yeah, man. Shout out to Sha'Carri. Shout out to Team USA, the women's track team, the relay team. Bringing home the gold in the Olympics for the relay race and track and field. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sha'Carri and all them other beautiful young ladies, man. You know what I'm saying? They did their thing, man. You know, it was a beautiful thing for Sha'Carri. You know, she had the situation in the last Olympics. You know what I'm saying? She was smoking on the tweed. You know, I'm talking about in the prevented her from going to the Olympics. But she did her thing, came back strong, got in shape. As y'all can see, Sha'Carri done got a little older. She done got a little bit thicker, a little bit stronger, faster. You feel me? And she been sitting up here doing her thing all the way up until coming to the Olympics, man. Winning hella track meets, hella competitions, getting her titles up, breaking records. And now here she is doing her thing in the Olympics, getting gold, man. And I ain't got nothing but love for Sha'Carri, man. You feel me? She's a little young girl, you know, a little young thotty. You know what I'm saying? She just know how to run. You know, just a little young thoughtness. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't no, yeah, hey, man. What would we do without ratchets, man? Sha'Carri just happened to be a very talented athlete who's ratchet. You know, maybe she'll grow out of it, man. She's still a young lady, man. She'll grow out of that into a young woman and go to the Olympics probably another 4 years and have a baby or something like that, man. Hopefully she get married and, you know, she, you know what I'm saying, mature and all that stuff. You know what I mean? You see, she been rocking her natural hair at these track meets. She been rocking more traditional hairstyles as far as braids and stuff. She still go out there and kill them with some color every now and again, though. But I see Sha'Carri, what she doing, man, and I salute her, man. Congratulations to Team USA, the women's relay team for track and field, man, shutting it down in Paris. Oh, I was about to say, Gay Paris. You know what I'm saying? He said, nigga, we need, yes, we do, man. Yes, we do. Nigga, we need sleuths. Nigga, we need sleuths. We need them. What will we do without them? You know? Shout out to Team USA, man. They did their thing.
It's gold for the United States. Let's go. The final of the women's 4x100 meter relay.
The USA can see Jamaica early in this race. The first two passes have been made. Jamaica and the U.S. down the back stretch.
Look at Shelly Ann Fraser-Price go. But it's a good run from TT Terry.
She has held her own, but now the Jamaicans have taken the lead. It's up to Gabby Thomas to close the gap.
Gabby Thomas up against Shasha Forbes. Thomas gets the lead, gives it to Sha'Carri Richardson. Here comes Sharika Jackson. It's Sha'Carri and Sharika. The USA in front. Nobody's catching Sha'Carri Richardson. It's gold for the United States.
Right. Shout out to Team USA for that, man. I had to show y'all that, man. We got to show us some American pride, man. You know what I mean? Or let me remove that word. Some American support for our athletes over there in Paris doing their thing. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Sha'Carri.
Oh my God. These are some dangerous women right here.
Size 6.5,
Oh my
7.
gosh.
Oh, wait. What is that on my ankle?
Darian!
This nigga done got hard on the Auntie's podcast. That
After these
motherfucker
messages,
is
we'll
up.
be right back.
You do cocaine.
No, I love cocaine.
Cocaine.
No, I love cocaine.
Cocaine.
No, I love cocaine. No, I love cocaine. No, I love cocaine.
This nigga Eddie Winslow said he loves cocaine, man. That's wild, man. That nigga Darius McCrary, man. It's terrible, man. And it's crazy because dudes like him be giving off the impression that a lot of us are like him and we ain't, man. Even as much as you see these dudes coming out the closet, they still is a small percentage of us. Most of us are not fun boys, man. Most of us don't mess with trannies, man, or, you know, do cocaine, man. Now, come on, man. They might have sit up there and try to make us the face of this bullshit. Right? You understand? They're dancing with trannies and stuff. Come on, man. They did a number on old Eddie Winslow, man. Crazy, man. Wild stuff, man. He said, I love cocaine. Oh man, that's gonna be the new hashtag I love cocaine. Hashtag I love cocaine. All right. That's wild, man. I can't. Oh my gosh, man. You know. Hey man, what's wrong with y'all dudes out there? Man? What's wrong with y'all, man? Let's see this business. We're gonna have a talk, man. What's wrong with y'all dudes out there, man? Y'all dudes attracted to men or males? Y'all out here publicly admitting that y'all like to do drugs that are illegal. You love them. You love cocaine. You messing with train, man. Pause. Wild stuff, man. Wild stuff. Wild stuff, man. Hey, you can't help but laugh at that, though, man. For real, man. That's crazy. Oh, man. See, while we sit over here worrying about a lot of rigmarole, man, right? Now, I did a show on this not too long ago. But here it is, rearing its ugly head once again. I keep telling y'all these social engineering platforms is coming for our kids, man. And all the huge social media tech platforms went in front of that Senate committee, a few months ago, man, talking about the security measures and stuff that they got on their platforms for kids, all that stuff kids can get access to that they should not be getting access to. The trial was ended today. They came to a hearing in the meeting. At the trial, TikTok got sued for massive invasion of child privacy. Let's get to it. This is crazy right here, my child, man. This stuff like this, man. I keep telling y'all the smart grid is here.
This morning, it's not all fun and games and dancing videos.
Here's how to fold a fitted sheet.
Period. TikTok once again under fire over security and child safety concerns. Indiana's Attorney General has announced 2 lawsuits against the Chinese-owned company. One alleging TikTok collects highly sensitive data and personal information that could be exploited by the Chinese government.
There are particular concerns about TikTok among a lot of U.S. Officials because TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, is based in China.
ByteDance, a very, very corrupt organization involved in some of the most nefarious things you can't even imagine that are actually true. They're taking it a further step than just human brain computer interfacing. Watch Guardians of the Galaxy, was it 4-3? And you get a good depiction of what I mean when I say they're the digital version of Dr. Moreau. If you want to make a comparison. ByteDance is a very corrupt organization. Do your research into ByteDance. All right. Let's go.
And China has laws that can compel companies to turn data.
The second suit claims the app exposes children to inappropriate sexual and drug-related content more extreme than the company has acknowledged. TikTok responding, saying in part, safety, privacy, and security of our community is our top priority, adding, we build youth well-being into our policies and that features are limited by age. As for concerns about data ending up in the hands of the Chinese, TikTok says it stores the data of American users outside of China and has never removed U.S. posts at the request of the Chinese government.
When you start getting a look at what China could do with the information, they could do things potentially like, use it to further target people for hacks.
In response to those security concerns, Texas has now joined Maryland and South Carolina in banning the use of TikTok on government-issued devices. This fallout is not new. Last month, an FCC commissioner called on the government to ban TikTok, but the company says it's confident that ongoing talks with the U.S. government will eventually satisfy national security concerns.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube.
So, with that being said, y'all, maybe you might want to be a little bit more mindful of how often or if at all you let your children, depending on what age they are, engage with TikTok. They have very, very soft security measures on there. Your kids can get access to things that they absolutely should not be looking at and viewing. Not to mention that TikTok is used to spread a lot of propaganda on behalf of the Chinese government, because the CEO of TikTok is a staunch supporter for the basically, for the lack of a better term, communist regime over here in China, right? And ByteDance, which is the parent company connected to Alphabet, Vanguard, BlackRock. Very nefarious at best. You know? You know? You know? Yeah, China taking over. I keep telling y'all, man, China is the model for the world. They got social engineering going over there, social credit system, one child per family, strict systems of surveillance over there. Everybody's complying and acquiescing. You got everybody telling on each other. If you don't behave, keep your stuff clean. Walk on the sidewalk. Don't jaywalk. Don't smoke. Don't drink in public. Don't litter. Don't use foul language. Don't stand too close to the curb when you're waiting for the bus, and so forth and so on. They are micromanaged society to the point to where every aspect of their lives is being on camera and analyzed. And China is being used as the model for this. It's coming to a country in a city near you. You can believe it, especially if your homeboy Trump get in there. Yeah, yeah, very much so possible. You know, crazy stuff in time we living in. You know? Many children in America are going to be wearing Chinese. Yeah, that's possible, man. You know? Very much possible. Man, we living in crazy times, y'all, man. And I keep telling y'all that China is the model. China has literally dozens of empty cities spread all throughout the mainland and throughout the remote areas of China. Even through the Gobi Desert regions, they are having entire cities that can literally house millions of people. Empty, fully functioning, fully, man. It's crazy. All right? It's absolutely insane, man. Y'all gotta be able to play and piece all this stuff together, man. You know? Protect our children. Protect your children, man. Right? Monitor how much your children interact with social engineering. Make it an incentive for them to want to and be able to engage with it when their grades start slacking or when they start slacking around the home, or you notice they're a little bit too attached to it, you take it away from them. Man, it's wild, man. For real, really is wild, man. Crazy, man. It's absolutely insane, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. We about to get up out of here, man. You know, so I ain't gonna drag the show out the night, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful thing, man. We here. Had to get chopped it up, you know what I'm talking about? Crazy times we living in, man. Wild and crazy times. That boy Eddie Winslow said, I love cocaine. Not I love cocaine, man. That's wild as hell, man. That's wild as hell to say that, man. I love cocaine. That boy said, I'm in love with the cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa.
Happening now, the Black Friday Madness.
I'm in love with the cocoa. I get it from my cholo. I get it for the Lolo. That nigga OT, I wonder why he look different. Well, he ain't all the way black. He is black though, but he ain't FBA found. You know, he a Belizean black. You know? I'm gonna leave y'all with this blazing track from my brother.
That's not necessary.
It's the sick.
It's got grit in it.
Yeah.
This is going to
Okay,
hurt.
that's y'all. That's I like to look up, subscribe to the page, man. Here in social engineering.
Blunt sparking, blowing berries like barking. My aim's a marksman, we committing that arson. Nauseous is sick, yeah, nauseous a prick. Have you walking the planks of a pirate ship? Cold shoulder flow, go ahead, get you some coke. Get it. Wanna hang with my team, we gon' get you some rope. E.N.E. Sick, causing infection to your sinus, the negative, and my logo is the minus. It's me. Luciano or Gravano, mate. Smoking on Bahama, mate. Sicker than a diamond tape. And I like the drama, mate. Yeah, I got a lot of hate. Man, I never take a break, but I just might take a break. You lend me your torso. Call me sick, call me North, just give me my check. Said he wanted third eye, just give me a sec. He's psychotic.
That's not necessary.
It's got grit in it. This is going to hurt.
I know you just now catching up, fam. We been hard, chain gang, moving the sticks, man. That's 10 yards, just caught a lyrical case. I should have been charged. Flow so out of the galaxy, I need a SIM card. Put a choke, hold on the game like from this talk. Wait till I drop, it's gonna feel like a pitfall. Have your whole family searching, man. It's his fault. Eyes wide open, no blinking, man. No missed calls. So sick with it, man. We make maneuvers, kid, on that grizzly bear shit. Talking Vancouver, kid. This that Okinawa, yeah, that karate kid. Straight headshot, uncomfortable how the body slid. Real Cobra Kai, just flipping shit with karate kids. Best chance climbing the mountains on the rocky cliff. Rappers used to be top of the game, now they struggling. Flow so plain, I'd rather just take the shuttle then. Bag duffel tied at the top of the belt buckle. I'm not dealing with it, my cards already shuffled. I tried to be subtle, now everybody's in trouble. And a bunch of pieces in the box looking puzzled. Had them shaking bad all in the candy, can't pop shit. You can do anything in this world, but not this. E.N.E. rushing the place, we playing hard flag. Anybody with that bull, we stamping that ass. Stand corrected, everything about respect. Leave the scene clean with no box unchecked. Real sick shit, they wanna hear the disrespect. Basically, they want some insight on my intellect. Nauseous in the building, I'm the architect. Rapping with a shit full of money, stashed on cargo decks. Meet the darkest tent and the sharpest edge. You going out on the limb? Here's the furthest ledge. Every time I hop in the booth, leave it sparking red. With a bag full of toe tags, I just mark them dead. Never spark the lead, but the pen gang different. Last person asked for me, damn, he end up missing.